Hello my friends, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, DadCraft73. We're back here playing some one man, one mod, trying to learn together everything that we can about better with mods. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I have learned that we need to automate this millstone ASAP. Oh, that is for sure and for certain. That's no joke. I've got myself a big old hemp field. Let me tell you what, this hemp takes forever to grow. So if you haven't started one yet, by the way, the mod pack, according to Mr. Teddy, the mod pack should be available for download sometime tonight. Maybe even by the time this video comes out. Not sure. Soon. Soon. Oh, I wanted to show you something. I made this guy right here, this stone sickle. Let me show you how you make it. So it's really simple. It's just 3 pieces of stone and a stick. You can also make an iron one, a gold one, and eventually a diamond one. But check this out. I should have been using this. Watch this guy. Yeah, instant harvest all these crops. That makes it a little bit easier. Man, this thing is still slow, like crazy slow. Anyway, we need 72 hemp. Now, I've been farming it for a while, you know, sort of running back and forth. Whenever a little bit grows, I've been harvesting it. See, it's funny how it kind of grows somewhat fast. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. Just, I guess it's random updates. But I've been AFK for like an hour and a half since I harvested any, and you saw how much was up there. So not very much. So make sure you're staying on top of your hemp crop. That's for sure. I went roaming around before I started recording, actually before I went AFK this last time, and got some mutton and some steak, because this thing not only does it not move very fast, but it's also, yeah, it's also fairly slow. Let's grab some wood out of here, though. We're going to do a little bit of automation right now. While I was between the episodes, I also did a good bit of mining, so I have about a stack, almost 2 stacks of iron, plus what we already had, which is 37. So that's plenty that we need. Now we got to make some planks, so we learned that you make planks like so. We might as well just do all of those. Yeah. Alright, and let's make ourselves some chests. 8 is exactly how many we need. And then we're going to make some hoppers. Just vanilla hoppers. Doesn't have... Oh, are you kidding me? Is there some, like, crazy recipe? We need a little bit of redstone. Okay, we could do that. We have redstone. Alright, if this is how this game is going to be played, that's how we're going to do it. Nope. This, yes. Okay. And then we can go like that. And we can make ourselves 8 hoppers. Alright, awesome. And then we're also going to need to make another chest. And we can just make a small one. Doesn't have to be a big one. And we're going to automate the collection from this millstone with these hoppers and this chest. Go like that. Because one of the sort of downsides of this millstone is it just spits the items out wherever it feels like it wants to. So we'll go like that, and we'll just connect all these hoppers. We're shift-clicking those so they can go together, if you don't know that. I'm sure you do. But if you don't, now you know. And we'll put this guy back right there. Okay. Now, what this is going to do is if an item gets just shot out of that millstone, it'll find its way into this hopper, which is exactly what we want. Okay, so now that we've got a ton of hemp in here, we also have a fair amount of food. Let's sleep through the night just so whenever we're working here, we don't have like 18 mobs come rolling up on us. Then we can just sit here, and literally you could just right-click the hopper, or right-click the hand crank, and it'll slowly but surely process all of that hemp. And we need 72 total, so obviously we have more than that. So, I mean, that's a good thing for sure. But you got to sit here. It's going to take a while. So I'm probably going to work on this off camera. Let me just get a little bit processed, and we'll sort of get an idea of how fast it is. Hope you guys are having a good day. Today is Wednesday. Oh, good grief. Oh, look, we're too tired to turn it. Whenever you guys, just as a sort of a heads up, I was talking to Teddy about, actually I wasn't even talking to Teddy. I may have been complaining about how much food this crazy hand crank thing uses whenever you're clicking on it. And he said that he was going to reduce, in the pack that gets uploaded, reduce the food cost just to turn this. I guess he was watching my video and he saw that it took almost as much energy to grind up some flour to make bread as it did to eat the bread. Or vice versa. You got as much hunger from the bread you produced as it took to actually create it. So he reduced the amount of hunger cost that this hand crank uses. Not that we're too worried about it, because here today we're going to automate this guy and we're never going to have to worry about manually clicking it again. I hope. Alright, let's see where we're at here. So we have 21 already. We actually have a couple... Yeah, we have a little bit already. We ground up some earlier. So there we go. So we have 30. How many do we use? I don't know, 8 or 9 or 7, something like that. Alright, so I'm just going to sit here for the next little while and right-click on this hand crank. Hopefully I have enough food and everything's going to be okay, because I need to get enough of this fiber to make 24 hemp cloth, because we're trying to make ourselves a windmill today, which is this guy right here, and we need 4 of these sails, and each of the sails require 6 cloth, and each cloth is 9. So 9 times 6 is 54. So we need 54 times 3. So 216 or whatever that is, total hemp cloth. So we're not there yet. We're going to try to get there. So let me keep working on this, and I'll bring you back on the other side. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. So I think I have enough hemp ground up. That was I'm going to say that took about a good 15 minutes of just standing here. I had to take a little break in between, because the 12 pieces of mutton and the 8 pieces of steak that I had wasn't enough to get the job done. So I had to go on a little bit of a hunting expedition. I found some pigs and some more sheep. So it took 6 pork chops, 21, so 17 pieces of mutton and 8 pieces of steak to grind up this amount of hemp fibers. I mean, so that was a pretty good amount. For sure. It wasn't, that's no joke. Alright, but we could probably make now these windmill pieces parts. So let's see if we can't make some of these cloths. We should be able to make, is that going to be enough? 6? Yeah, that's exactly enough. Yeah, look at that. Okay. And then we should be able to make these, right? 4 wind sails. Perfect. And then we just craft these wind sails, together in sort of like a diamond pattern, and we get a windmill. Awesome. Okay. Craft a windmill. Achievement get. Okay. So the deal is, though, we have to do some more stuff. I found an egg, a couple eggs. I might get a little chicken farm going on around here. Maybe we'll see. Okay. So before, though, we can use this windmill that we just made, we have to build some more infrastructure, and that means some gearboxes. So I have some gold ingots, I have some redstone for sure. So let's take a look here at gearboxes. We're going to build wooden gearboxes to start with. So we need some wooden gears, and we're probably going to need 3 of these bad boys. Alright, so that's pretty simple. So that's a piece of iron, and we should be able to make some of these redstone latches. Okay, make 3 of those. Perfect. And then we need to make some wooden gears. That means sticks. So let's make a bunch of sticks. Let's go like that. And let's grab us some more wood out of here. Of course, my axe is about to break. That's okay. If it breaks, that might be enough. Let's see. I think it is, actually. It's probably more than enough. So let's make a bunch of wooden gears. We don't need that many. Let's make like 20 of them, though. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, and then we need to make gearboxes. Alright, easy. So 3 is how many we want to make, so we have 3 gearboxes. The next thing we have to make are axles. We can't make steel axles yet. So we are going to need some hemp rope to make those, and we're going to need quite a few of those. So it looks like it might be back to the proverbial grindstone for me, or the millstone in this case. There's my windmill. There's my wooden gears. Okay, what do I need for axles? Oh, I can use planks. Okay. Whew. All right. Well, I'm going to have to hit the millstone again. How much hemp fiber did I end up keeping? 6. Well, that's enough to make one axle. So we're going to need... we're going to need a couple. How much hemp do I have in here? Dang it. Okay. All right. So I think that's going to be enough to do a little bit of work with. So we're going to get back on the millstone here. I want to say grindstone because that fits my little thing. Put our nose to the grindstone. Yeah. But it doesn't sound the same. Put our nose to the millstone. But that's essentially what we're doing. I guess technically we're working on the hand crank. We're not even touching the millstone at all. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. So we read in our book in yesterday's episode that the windmill is pretty big, right? It requires like a 13 square area or whatever to run. We'll have to look at our book real quick again and just confirm that after we get some more of this hemp ground up. It'll be so nice to automate this though, because then I can run all that wheat through it and make bread, and then I can live on bread for a while, which will be good. 16 is still coming. That was 18, I guess. So I don't know how many axles we need. We need a few though, so we're gonna need, I don't know. Oh man, we're gonna need a bunch. Let's take a look so I don't have to do this while you guys are on camera watching. Okay, home. We're gonna do this. The windmill. Can we click on this? Yeah. The windmills are the most basic way of mechanical power aside from the hand crank. The faster a windmill blows, the faster the axle will turn. When it's raining or snowing, it will turn far too fast for a wooden gearbox to handle for more than 30 seconds. Player can prevent it, blah, 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 by redstone signal. Okay. Each of the blades can be died by clicking on the windmill block. For the vertical windmill, it is the middle of the 7 axles. Windmills require airflow and thus do not work in the void or the end. Okay. It needs a 13 by 13 by 1 cleared space with an axle in the center. Okay. Okay, so we're going to need at least 13 by 13, half of that, 6, 7. Oh my goodness, we're going to need tons of these crazy things. All right, so let me get back here and grind out some more hemp, and I'll bring you back on the other side, and we'll see if we can't build some axles. We can't put this thing together, and I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. I grinded through a bunch more food, but I think we have enough hemp fiber. I was trying to calculate. So if it's 13 by 13, that means the windmill has to be at least 7 blocks up. So we're going to have to make a bunch of this hemp fiber, but I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal. We can make 15 axles. So I think that's probably going to be enough. Let's see. Okay, so we have our gearboxes. Yeah, boy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, so we need something to like build up with. Make the world go round. That is right. I do make the world go round. If you don't know, now you know. Okay, so let's get some of this here. Okay, and let's build ourselves a little bit of a tower. And I think we'll just go right here, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So let's set up the infrastructure part first of this whole deal. Let me get this piece of dirt. I'm gonna put it right there for now. Okay. So we need to go underneath. I hope there's not like some big ravine underneath here. So we need to go underneath our millstone, so which is right here where this block is. Okay, I guess temporarily we can remove that. Yeah, okay, because we want to put this thing right here. So we're going to put our first gearbox right like this. Now when you place it, it places it however it wants to, but you can shift right click and turn it. And you need to have where there's like this like weird plus sign thing right there. And then we can hook up an axle like that. Okay, so wherever the plus sign is, that is sort of motive power that's coming out of this thing. Okay, and then we can go down like so, and we can run axles 1, 2, and they just kind of stack together. They're actually really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, and now we've got to go vertical, so we can go like this maybe. It's got to be an empty hand. Okay. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to go vertical. And I think this is going to work. I think. Okay. And now, hopefully we have enough. We can put this hopper back in, right? Yes. Okay, hopper can go back in. And then wood, or not wood, but dirt can go back in there. Okay. And then we need to go up. So that was... So this right here is the first one that's above there, right? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go up 8. Okay. And then we're going to put some dirt here, because we need to get our other gearbox here. Face him this way. And then he's going to have an axle coming off him, like so. Okay? Yeah. Alright, now, theoretically, we should be able to put a windmill out here. And it's spinning. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. We missed the axle somehow. Uh-oh. That's not good. Does it break that axle? I don't think there's a limit. Why is that breaking? We might need another gearbox in there. Where's our axe? We don't have one. Alright, let's make an axe real quick, just so we can break some of this stuff down. We might have to look in the book real quick and see what the maximum run of axles are. Let's take a look here. Items. And no. Blocks. Okay, crash course. Does it tell us how? I don't think it tells us. Oh, you know what? Maybe what we can do... Here, let's get some blocks. Here, you get out of the way here. So these are definitely spinning, but we're going to take them off. Okay, and let's get up here a little bit higher. Let's take this guy down. Oh, of course he's gonna fall down on the ground. Dang thing. Let's grab that. Okay, let's go back up here. Okay, and let's put another axle there. Yeah. Go like that. And let's put our gearbox. How about we put our gearbox here? Okay, so that works. Let's get rid of these guys. Now the big question is, how many axles can we string together before it's too many? Okay, so we should be able to bring one down like this. Okay. Yeah? All right. We're figuring some of this stuff out together, which we talked about. You know, I'm definitely not all-knowing. So if you guys have some ideas on how to do some of this stuff, I'm always down with hearing them. Okay. So the question is, I guess it's 3. 3 is the maximum run. I don't want it to be like that. Okay. All right, so we have to make another gearbox. We might make a couple. It sounds like we might actually have to make a couple. It's not too big of a deal. We have the raw resources, and I found some more gold when I was mining between the episodes. So let's make some more gearboxes. Need to make some more of these. We might as well make a bunch of those. We're going to need them here eventually. All right, and we can make 2 more gearboxes, so we have a total of 3 in our inventory. Okay. All right, I don't like that. We're going to have to put this back the way it was before, because I need it to come down right here. Oh, maybe it will. No. My axe is gonna, my thing is gonna break here in just a minute. Okay, so let's take this. Oh God, I wish I would have caught that tank thing. Okay, and now let's get down, pick up all these pieces, parts. I should be using this pickaxe is literally gonna break like any second. Okay. 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 So now, if I put the gearbox in now, do I have some dirt? Let me grab some dirt. Here, you guys get away. There, that dirt, that's better. And then I can use my shovel to sort of go up and down. Okay, put that in there for now. Okay. All right, let's get this done. We're getting long in this episode, as is normally the case whenever we start messing around with stuff. Okay, go up. Okay. And I want to put this gearbox right here. Okay, and let's get ourselves... Okay, that's right. Okay. All right, let's break this stuff. All right, and then we're going to go 3 axles down. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And let's just confirm. A 4th one breaks off. Okay, so it's 4 axles max. All right, so we're going to go like this. And then we'll get rid of this for a second. And we'll... I can't see if it's running the right way. And I don't know if it really matters at this point. Yeah, it's running the right way. But we definitely need to make sure that... Oh my goodness, we're going to have to use all kinds of crazy stuff. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to need another gearbox. Okay, and we'll break this axle because we're going to need another gearbox here. Okay, twist him around. There we go. And... Okay, and then this has to be facing up. Yeah? Yeah. All right, and now we can take this guy almost offline because this guy needs to be facing... There. Like that. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's not great, but the best part about this is now automated. So it's just going to do whatever needs to be done. So if we go over here, we get our sickle out. Yeah. All right. And go like that. We harvest a bunch of hemp with this guy. Make sure we get it all. Okay, there we go. And now we could just place all of this stuff in here, and it'll do the job for us. Yeah? And then we're going to come back and have a whole bunch of that. The other thing that we could do... Now, one thing you can't do is you can't mix and match. I wish we had the thing. Yeah, we need to make sure... I think Teddy has added it back in already. We just need to make sure that he gets the... the ability to right-click crops, add it back in. I think he's working on it, though, so don't worry. Don't you worry. All right, let's go and put a little bit of dirt here. This little sketchy hole needs to be finally filled in. Okay. And we could take 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another sketchy hole. Okay. Crazy place. Okay, so there's our windmill. Things working like a dream. Yeah. I mean, we have some extra things. All right, now there's one more thing that we need to do. Now, there's no, like, ladder or scaffolding. I want to make sure there's no scaffolding. Okay, so we need to make some vanilla ladders. Not a problem, though. Okay, our gearboxes are kind of oak colored. Do I have some oak? No. Okay. Maybe I don't care too much. I just need to be able to have the ability to climb up and down there. So let's make some ladders. We don't need too many. That's plenty. Alright, and then we're also going to make ourselves a lever. Oh. Lever? What's the recipe for that? A little piece of redstone. Yeah, so Teddy does have some of the hardcore tweaks turned on here, which is okay. I mean, it's just a different way of that we have to end up playing. Okay, and then we need something to make like a... Maybe we can just use cobble. Okay, let's go like this. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need to have a lever on the side of that guy right there. And let's go 1, 2, 3. That. Okay, perfect. Alright, and then let's get ourselves ladders that go up here. Okay. There we go. And so the reason we have this ladder on this gearbox is if it starts raining, we have to get up here and shut this thing down. Because if it's running while the rain is out, the rain makes this thing spin too fast and it breaks our gearbox. But if we click on this, it'll essentially shut down the whole operation down there. You see that guy stopped. We turn it back on, and then it gets that motive power running again. Okay, so that's exactly what we needed. Okay, and let's see, do we have a couple more cobblestone laying around here? Okay, yeah, let's go like that. And let's just put some on the other side of this, and we'll have sort of like a self-contained little operation here, which I think is going to look pretty good. Just like that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, well, there we go. So we've got automated power. We've got, what is that, motive power? Whatever it is. We've essentially automated our millstone, and now we have the ability to add other powered machines in here. So the next thing we have to build, obviously, is going to be the saw. So this thing's going to run all the time. Not a problem. It makes a little bit of noise, but other than that, it's not that big of a deal. I think we're going to end the episode right there. We have the ability now to auto-process items through the millstone. That means our food issues are gone, as well as our hemp issues. So I'm just going to hang around here for a little bit and run a bunch of this wheat through the system here and get some of that processed out after this hemp is done. You know, just let it do its deal. We don't need this hand crank anymore. Next time we're going to come back and we're going to put together a saw so we can do some other cool stuff. Man, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully the pack is out now or soon-ish, so you guys can play along. I appreciate your support more than you will ever know. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my one-man, one-mod series, where we're learning everything that we can together about Better with Mods, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.